My journey to becoming the Pope of Pizza in Dallas is a long and convoluted one. Upon graduating with my generic degree in mid-level GPA, I figured I had two career paths: lawyer or waiter. So imagine my surprise when I was offered an actual paying job with GE Capital, where I found myself responsible for managing hundreds of people while stuffing myself into a suit and rotating through various beige cubicles at GE business units. My wife and I had our honeymoon in southern Italy, and we had pizza, like real pizza, for the first time in Sorrento, Neapolitan style pizza. One night in the square at Pizzeria Aurora, I had my first taste of truly authentic Neapolitan pizza. The whole time, all I could think of was, holy shit, this sauce tastes like tomatoes, and holy shit, this cheese tastes like milk. It was the freshest food I had ever tasted, never mind just the best pizza. To this day, I can remember how bright the tomato sauce was and how impossibly creamy that mozzarella was. My career took many twists and turns as I moved through jobs and companies around the country. Wherever I lived or traveled, I always made it a point to try to seek out the best pizza in the area. Flash forward 10 years. I was now working for a Dallas-based company. Given that we had so much space, I built a wood-burning pizza oven in our backyard as a surprise for my wife. When it was done, of course, she said, "You'll never use that." So I had the oven. I was ready to start knocking out authentic Neapolitan pizzas. I mean, how hard could it be? Well, as it turns out, it's really fucking hard. Neapolitan pizza is a tremendous pain in the ass to make. My pizzas were terrible. They weren't round, they were ripped, they were sloppy. I did eventually get the hang of it, making hundreds of pizzas each day, making fresh mozzarella from scratch, stretching Neapolitan dough, and learning to manage a 900-degree wood-burning oven that cooks pizzas in 75 seconds. When I got back to Texas, my pizzas were amazing. Meanwhile, my real job continued to chug along. Selling outsourced IT services to regulated utilities, it was always in the back of my mind that there had to be something more than this. I had the inspiration from Italy, I had the oven in the backyard, and was now a certified pizzaiolo. My first time making pizzas for the public was in the fall of 2008, a Halloween festival for my kids' school. Myself and one other person made about 90 pizzas in a 3-hour period. People loved the pizza, and we were on our way. We thought we might be onto something. From here, we started to book private catering events for weddings, birthdays, and law firms. I started to get the confidence that I could do this on a full-time basis. We met a local landlord that had become a regular customer of ours and loved our pizza. He told me he had a building we just had to see. When I walked into the space at Commerce Street in Deep Ellum, everything fell into place. It had the bones of exactly what I was looking for. This was it. I was about to start a new career as a restaurateur at age 40, midlife crisis activated. In October 2010, we signed a very tenant-friendly lease and threw open the doors to our first restaurant on Valentine's Day 2011. I was working longer and harder than I ever had before, but we were building something different. Despite having no restaurant experience, things really began to take off. What made it work was a combination of how hard can it be attitude, along with 21 years of polo shirts, dockers, and beige cubicles. It's amazing to me to think about how something simple as a slice of pizza has dramatically changed my life. We've been fortunate enough to be on every local and many national best pizza lists. Within a year of being open, we were on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on the Food Network. I don't miss my old life at all. No more business travel, no more business casual, no more LinkedIn. I take my kids to school every morning, I volunteer in their classes, and I coach their sports teams. There are some days that I really can't believe that this is my life. Aside from the morbid obesity, it's